Hey Steve. This is the second video. So I paused the video, considering I was trying to check the compass. So the sun starts here, ends up over there, okay, and swings south during the day, which is this direction. So starts here, ends there, swings south. So in this area, it's relatively shady. So I would end up using possibly oak leaf hydrangeas, 4 of them along the foundation, and then I would end up putting possibly a Wells special common cypress, like 5 to 6, call it 6 feet off the corner, to frame the house. All right. Then perhaps a grouping of maybe 7 to 9 Lakoth squirt, which is a dwarf type of squirt, a dwarf type of Lakoth that's evergreen, that can grow in the shade in front, either that or a Caventine Andromeda. So probably maybe 9 pieces on that secondary layer. So you had the first layer, which is hydrangeas, Wells Special, common cypress. Second layer is 9 Lakoth squirt, 3-gallon size. All right, and then we get into a grouping of shade perennials running through here underneath this tree. Once we get on this side, you start getting more sun. You get southern exposure. So over here in this grouping is going to be a full sun perennial, perhaps some ornamental grasses. Okay, on either of these corners, actually, I would consider doing 2 American boxwood, like 40-inch by 40-inch, 40-inch by 40-inch. They grow super slow, so that means you'd have possibly 3 or 4 oak leaf hydrangeas, maybe 4 oak leaf hydrangeas, 1 American boxwood, 1 Wells Special common cypress, another big American boxwood for symmetry. Okay. 2 more big American boxwood on either side of the stairs. Okay, because remember, this is the northern side over here. So on this side of your steps, you don't really get much sunlight. Especially the sun starts there and swings south. So on this side, you really need something shade tolerant. And the American boxwoods will do well in the partial sunlight. So again, big 40 by 40. Those are typically really expensive boxwoods, but again, I buy them in bulk, so I get a much better deal than if you had to go buy them locally. 40 by 40 inch American boxwood, 40 by 40 on either side of the stairs there. Then perhaps in this area, you're kind of wide open, but maybe perhaps more hydrangeas, but you could end up using mop head hydrangeas like endless summers. So maybe 10-gallon endless summer hydrangeas going through here, and those would be say 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide, and you'll need about maybe 8 pieces. Okay. Then I would cut the area, and here I would have another focal tree in this area. Probably perhaps somewhere in the middle, something that stays low to the ground. Maybe even a dwarf Japanese maple. So you got this big maple here, maybe a dwarf Japanese maple right in the center as your focal piece. Okay, you could do like a 5 to 6 foot wide Japanese maple. That's an idea. Okay, and then understory, like shorter plantings going in the front here. So you might end up doing some dwarf green velvet boxwood and a groupings of perennials. Okay, so again, this is very vague, but I'm just trying to bounce some ideas off the top of your head so I can give you some sense of value. So again, the other big American boxwood goes there. Then if you're gonna have hydrangeas over there, perhaps you do hydrangeas over here on this side too. And again, perhaps you do dwarf boxwood hedge in front of them. So that could look nice, all right? And then I suppose you could decrease the size of this bed so you don't need as many plants. So endless summer hydrangeas. Off the corner, I have a beautiful giant dogwood that's like 14 feet tall, 14 feet wide. I could put off the corner over here. Maybe make that all lawn. And going back to here, maybe you can make about half of this space lawn as well. Okay, that would save you some money. So keep it relatively simple. Okay. So you have about roughly 27 feet from the corner to there. Another roughly 27 feet from the corner to there. Okay. So again, big boxwood, endless summer hydrangeas, those blue flowering hydrangeas, dwarf boxwood hedge in front. All right. Perhaps another a layer of shorter perennials in front of the boxwood hedge, and then all lawn in here. And then same thing, same concept over here. Keep it simple. Okay. Under in here, you don't get enough sunlight for this area to do well, so in here I would do shade perennials. So I do a mix of shade perennials such as hosta, heuchera, ferns, dicentra. There's a lot of different perennials you could put in here, but this is roughly almost a 28-foot diameter circle. More than that, probably 30-foot diameter circle going through here. So this should all be landscaped. And then this, you're going to need an irrigation zone, so you're going to have to go underneath the driveway to get through here. Okay.